Superman is officially soaring back to the big screen as DC Studios has confirmed a direct sequel to James Gunn's highly anticipated Superman, now titled Man of Tomorrow. Scheduled for release in 2027, the follow up will once again feature David Corenswet donning the iconic cape and Nicholas Hoult reprising his role as the villainous Lex Luthor. The announcement has already sparked a wave of excitement among fans, eager to see how the rebooted franchise continues to unfold. The 2025 Superman film is set to serve as the cornerstone of DC's revamped cinematic universe, which is being spearheaded by Gunn and co-chair Peter Safran. With Corenswet stepping into the role of Clark Kent, the studio aims to introduce a fresh yet classic take on the Man of Steel. Early footage and promotional materials have already positioned the film as a bold new beginning, and the decision to lock in a sequel before the first movie's debut shows DC's confidence in the project's potential. Man of Tomorrow promises to expand on the mythos introduced in Gunn's first installment, while deepening the rivalry between Superman and Lex Luthor. Hoult, who was announced as Luthor after months of speculation, has already drawn attention for bringing a more cerebral and cunning version of the character to life. Industry insiders suggest that the sequel will not only continue their battle for Metropolis, but also broaden the stakes, potentially introducing new allies and threats to challenge the Kryptonian hero. Fans familiar with DC lore will recognize the title Man of Tomorrow as a nod to one of Superman's most enduring nicknames, often used to signify his role as humanity's beacon of hope and progress. By choosing this title, the studio appears committed to grounding the narrative in themes of optimism and resilience, qualities long associated with the character. The film's announcement also highlights DC's broader strategy of world building under Gunn's leadership. Rather than racing to replicate Marvel's expansive, interconnected universe, DC is laying the foundation step by step, with Superman as the linchpin. Upcoming titles like The Brave and the Bold, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and Swamp Thing are also in development, and Man of Tomorrow will likely weave into this evolving cinematic tapestry. David Corenswet's casting has been one of the most talked about moves in recent superhero cinema. Known for his roles in Hollywood and Pearl, the actor has long been seen by fans as a natural fit for Superman with his classic look and commanding presence. His performance in the 2025 film will undoubtedly set the tone for the character's future, and audiences will be watching closely to see how he balances the duality of Clark Kent's humanity and Superman's godlike power. Nicholas Holt's portrayal of Lex Luthor is also highly anticipated as the actor steps into shoes previously filled by legends such as Gene Hackman, Kevin Spacey, and Jesse Eisenberg. Hoult, best known for his performances in The Great and Mad Max: Fury Road, brings a unique edge to the role, with reports indicating that his version of Luthor will be both charismatic and ruthlessly ambitious. With a 2027 release date, Man of Tomorrow gives DC Studios ample time to refine its vision and build momentum following the first film's debut. While plot details remain under wraps, the creative team has hinted that the sequel will further explore Superman's role in a world struggling with both awe and fear of its powers. The stakes are expected to rise considerably, setting the stage for a more expansive and emotionally charged chapter in the saga. As excitement builds for Corenswet's first flight in Superman, fans can now look ahead with certainty that the hero's journey will continue. Man of Tomorrow represents not just another blockbuster on the horizon, but a statement of intent from DC Studios. Superman is here to stay, and his future looks brighter than ever.